Students, welcome to your computer class. So we have already completed our term 1, all right? So everybody has got your result, right? So most of you have done nicely, but some of you still need to improve, all right? So study hard. So now let us proceed towards our term 2, that is our first of all we'll target our PT2. So from in PT2 we'll be needing our lesson 7, that is working with layers, and let us start from our lesson number 7, all right? So before starting our today's class, okay, these are the learning outcome of today's session. Okay, so that is in today's session you will be able to define, okay, what is layers and why do we use layers in Flash, okay, how layers helps us in Flash, then how we can select a layer, all right, and then if you have already named the layer, if you want to rename it or change the name of the particular layer in Flash, how we can do it, all this we are going to interact in this session, all right. So before starting our today's class, I have a small warm-up activity for today's class. That is, first of all, we have to rearrange. Okay, so here we have certain jumble up words, and these are the certain words which are very important in Flash in regard to Flash chapter, and these are the words which you have already got. Okay, now if you carefully observe and see the words, all right, so you can see the first one is LFAHS, all right. Then next one we have is REYLAS. The third one we have is EGTSA. And the fourth one we have here is NAMTONIAI. Alright. Now these are the words which are jumbled. Now if we arrange these words, what you are going to get is these are the correct answers for it. The first one was what? Flash. Right? The second one was again layers. The third one was stage, right? And the fourth one was animation. And these four words are some of the important words which we'll be needing in Flash. Okay, and please see the spellings carefully and remember it and write correctly. Okay, so these are the four different words, the answers for your jumbled words. All right. So this is how you have to learn the spellings and you have to write it correctly. All right. Now, let us proceed towards our today's class. Okay. So first of all, we will start with what are layers, right? So working with layers. Okay, so first of all, let us understand what are layers. Layers are like transparent sheets that can hold objects and are stacked on top of each other. Okay, transparent sheet means see-through sheets, okay, which you can see what is there on the other sheet. Okay, and why we use layers? Because layers are useful while developing a big animation movie. Now say for example you are creating a big animation movie, okay, or creating a big animation where you have number of objects. It is always better, what to do is we can distribute the different objects in different layers. That means we can draw different objects, different and whatever you want pictures in different layers. Why it is so? Because it makes our work much easier. Okay, and layers also allows us to organize the artwork. That means whatever you draw, okay, or animations which you want to create or any other elements of your movie. That means as you are creating a movie in Flash, all right, what we can do is we can also draw and we can edit the objects on one layer without affecting the objects on another layer. That means if you want to change the color of any particular object, it will not affect the other objects on the other layer. Then although we can activate one layer at a time, that means we can just click and activate, okay, one layer at a time. What we can do is we can select more than one layer at once. Okay, you can select 2, 3, 4 layers at once. Okay, then what we can do is we can add a number of layers, or as many number of layers you want for your animation, you can add it. At the same time, you can even hide also and lock layers so that you don't have to do any addition. Okay, any addition need not be there. You can also change the position of layers, and at the same time you can even customize the layers. So when you add any object in a layer, what will happen? The file size also accordingly increases. Okay. Now what was layer? What we got? The layers are like transparent sheets which can hold objects, one which are stacked upon one another. And the standard view of a layer is you can see on the screen, okay, as it is given here. on the screen you can see that we have the layer icon. That eye icon is known as what? Show and hide all layers. So if you click on that eye icon, all the layers will be shown or it will be hidden. Okay, then we have the layer name icon, the pencil icon which shows that the layer is active. We can even lock and unlock all the layers. Okay, we can even show all the layers as outline, and then we can also insert a new layer. Okay, if you want to delete a particular layer, that also you can do, and you can even add motion guide so that your object on the layer can move around on the screen. So what we can do is, when we have some extra knowledge over here, that means when we take an object out of the library, okay, so if when you are drawing any object on the library and you take it out, that particular object is referred to as an instance of the symbol. Okay, then next one we have is how we can select a layer. Okay, so we knew how it is layer. Now let us know how we can select a layer in Flash. Now in order to make a layer active, what we can do is we can select either the layer in the timeline, or what we can do is we can select a stage object. All right, then what will happen? You can see that the active layer is highlighted. It gets highlighted in the timeline and it is indicated with a pencil icon. That means the layer 1 on the screen you can see is highlighted. That means that becomes the active layer. And how you can know that that is the active layer? Because you can see a small pencil icon just beside the layer 1 name. Okay, so that pencil icon indicates that that particular layer is activated. Activated means you are drawing any object on that particular layer, or you are coloring, or you are doing any modification in that particular layer. So whenever we are working on any layer, that means what? That particular layer becomes active. That means that is the active layer which you are working. And always remember how we come to know that that particular layer is active. You will find a small pencil icon beside the layer name, and that will indicate that that particular layer is active. All right, so this is all about what are layers, okay, and how we can select a layer. Now let us come to know how we can rename a layer. Okay, so our next topic is renaming a layer. So for that, how to rename a layer, what we can do is we can click on the layer which we want to rename. Say for example on layer 1, what we have to do is on the layer name you have to double click, and then we can enter a new name. Say for example building. All right, and then what we can do is we can right click on the layer name, and what we can do is we can just click on the properties option from there. And what we can do is from the context menu, okay, that is the pop-up menu, we can just write in the layer properties dialog box will appear as you can see on the screen. And then what we can do is on the text box there we can write a new name. Okay, we can enter a new name. Say for example any particular name which you are drawing on that particular layer, you can write it, okay, in the name text box, and just click on OK, and you will see that the new layer name whatever you have entered will be shown on the instead of layer 1. Okay, and then what we can do is another way is you can either choose modify, okay, and then from there you click on timeline and then layer properties from the menu. Same way as you can see the layer properties dialog box will appear on your screen. That is one more way. Okay, and then accordingly you can write the name of the particular layer. Okay, again we are typing here as building in the name text box as you can see, and then what you have to do is to just click on OK. So as you click on OK, instead of layer 1 default name, the new name which you have entered will appear. Okay, that is how we can rename a layer. That means change the name of that layer. So here we have one more know the fact that always name in the layers with a short meaningful name that indicates the type of content stored in it. So that means whatever object you are drawing on that particular layer, we should always name the layer according to that content. Say for example you are drawing a building, so you have to name that particular layer as building. Okay, now how to draw a building? Okay, first of all we have to select the view, okay, and then to click on view grid, and then we have to choose the line tool, okay, and draw the building accordingly as you can see. And then what we can do in order to put color, we can click on the fill color box, and then we can select any color of your choice. Okay, and then we have to choose the paint bucket tool just like we do in paint, and we have to click inside the building. Okay, so as you can see here on this particular picture here, so we have drawn a building, right? So what we have used? We have used the line tool in order to draw the building. Now behind the building you can see, yes, in the workspace it is not in white color. The default, okay, the default workspace is white color, but here you can see it is not in white color, right? What you can see is there are certain lines drawn over there on the workspace, right? That is what that particular lines are called as grid. Okay, so those particular lines are called as grid, and these grids are useful when we are drawing any object using the line tool in Flash. All right, so the keyword for today's class is grid. All right, so what is the meaning of the term grid is there? You can see here on the picture here. So in the workspace, yes, in the workspace you have squared line, just like you got in your junior classes, the mathematics book, right? So where you have square lines, so same way these square lines are called as grid. Okay, and how we can move to grid? By going to view and click on show grid, okay, in Flash, and you will find your workspace your stage will turn into square lines, and these are called as grids. And this is mostly useful when we are drawing any object using the line tool in Flash, okay, so that we can appropriately draw any object. Now just in the you have seen how we have drawn the building using the line tool. So similarly, this type of objects, if you have to draw in Flash, you can use the grid option, okay, in order to draw any objects on Flash. All right, and this is the keyword, okay, for today's class. Now here we have certain questions from here, okay, I have certain questions from here, and at the time for testing. Okay, so here I have two questions for you. That is, first of all, the first one is that Suman wants to build a house in Flash. Please listen carefully, okay? So Suman wants to build a house in Flash, or you can say a building, but he does not know how to draw it in Flash. Now suggest him the best way to achieve the task, okay? Now Suman wants to draw any particular object, okay? It can be a building, a house, it can be a hut, okay? But he does not know how to draw in Flash, right? So the question is, suggest him. What you are going to suggest Suman the best way in order to achieve this task, okay? Then the second one is, Isha is a fine art student, okay, and in Flash she has drawn various sketches in different layers. Now she wants to rename each layer, okay? Now according to you, okay, what you are going to suggest her the different methods in order to rename a layer in Flash, okay? So these are the two questions, okay, and these two questions we are going to, right now I will not give you the answer, okay? So this is the time, this is the test for you, and you have to write the answers, okay, and you have to submit me, and we will discuss the answers in the next class. All right, so let us summarize the different topics which we have covered today. So in today's class, okay, so first of all, you are able to now define what are layers. So what are layers? Layers are like transparent sheets. Please remember, and please see the word transparent, okay, that can hold objects and are stacked on top of each other. All right, and why we use layers? Because layers are very much useful while we are developing a big animation movie. Now when we are developing, or when we are creating a big animation movie where we have different objects, okay, as we proceed towards this class, you will find there are many objects which we are going to draw in one particular layer, okay. Say for example, we are going to draw a car, okay, so a house, a building, a scenery, okay, and all these you will find at last it will come as one big animation movie, okay. So when we have to develop many objects in a particular while we have to create while we have to create many objects, okay, in a particular file. So what we have to do is we have to distribute these different objects into different layers, okay, and what will happen, it will help us to organize our work. All right, then we had also gathered knowledge that the active layer is always highlighted in the timeline, and it is indicated with a pencil icon. So how you will able to recognize that particular layer is activated? You will find a small pencil icon just beside the layer name. All right, Then if you want to make your layer active, okay, what you can do is either what you can select the layer in the timeline, or what you can do is you can select the any stage object in the layer. Any stage object means any particular object which you have drawn in that particular layer. If you click on it, your layer will get active. Okay, then we had also gathered knowledge how to rename a layer. That is, first of all, we can select the layer in the timeline, and then you can go to choose. Okay, I mean, you can choose the modify option, and from there you can click on timeline, and then same way the layer properties will appear on our screen, and then accordingly we can type the name building in the name text box, because in that particular layer we were drawing a building, and it is always recommended that we should always name that particular layer to according to the what contents we are drawing in that particular layer. Okay, so if you are drawing a building in that layer, so you should name that particular layer accordingly as building. Okay, if you are drawing a tree in a particular layer, so you can name that particular layer as tree. Or if you are drawing a sun in a particular layer, so accordingly you can name that particular layer as sun. Okay, and then what we have to do is just click on OK, and your layer name will get renamed, okay, according to the content we have drawn in the layer. So these are the different topics which we have covered today in today's session. Okay, please go through the video once again, understand it, go through your lesson. Okay, please underline the hard spellings, go through it. Okay, and then I have your homework for today's class. All right, that is your question number 1, 2 and 3. Okay, from the exercise which I will be sharing in Google Classroom. So kindly do it. Okay, and I'll be sharing the exit card link which you are going to click and submit the responses. Okay, and at the same time keep learning. Thank you everyone. Have a nice day.